What was meant to be a one-month visit turned into a terrifying trap. How did Gloria end up fighting for her freedom in a place she barely understood?
Drop your thoughts in the comments section, hit the like button, and subscribe to get updated for all of our videos.
Once upon a time, in the quiet suburbs of Seattle, lived a family wrapped in what appeared to be a perfect bubble. Gloria and Joe had been married for 7 beautiful years. They had a 6-year-old daughter named Bella, curious, bright-eyed, and the very center of their world. Their laughter filled the rooms like sunshine through open curtains, and their little apartment always smelled of pancakes and freshly brewed coffee. Joe, originally from a distant country he seldom spoke about in detail, had built a life in America for over a decade. He was loving, attentive, and never once raised his voice at Gloria. She often told her friends, "I married the kindest man in the world." But one chilly autumn evening, Joe brought up something unexpected. "Gloria," he said, holding her hand across the dinner table, "I think it's time I go home for a while. I want you and Bella to come with me, just for a month. I miss my family, my roots." Gloria hesitated. She didn't know much about his homeland, but Joe reassured her, promised her safety, comfort, and that they would return soon. So, she agreed. They packed, said temporary goodbyes, and boarded a plane to a place that would change her life forever. From the moment they landed, Gloria felt a shift. At the airport, Joe's extended family greeted them warmly, but with traditions unfamiliar to her. A woman quickly covered Bella's face with a veil. "She's a child," Gloria protested gently. "Women and girls do not expose themselves in public," Joe's sister replied. "It's the law, for her safety." Gloria looked to Joe for explanation. "It's how things are done here," he said. "Don't worry, just for a month, remember?" She forced a smile, nodding slowly. Joe's family home was a large compound filled with people, cousins, aunties, grandparents, all living together. At first, Gloria tried to blend in, but there were rules, strict, unspoken ones. There was a specific time for everything: when to bathe, when to pray, when to eat, even when to be intimate with your spouse. She wasn't allowed to speak up during family meetings, and Bella wasn't allowed outside except for school. Slowly, the sense of freedom she once took for granted slipped away. At first, Joe comforted her, telling her to hang in just a little longer. But after the month passed and Gloria eagerly began packing for their return, Joe's demeanor changed. "We're not going back," he said flatly. "What do you mean?" she asked, heart thudding. "This is home now, my real home. You and Bella belong here, with me. It's your duty as my wife." When Gloria objected, Joe raised his hand, for the first time in their marriage, and struck her across the face. That night, she cried into her daughter's sleeping arms, realizing the man she loved was gone. In his place stood someone she didn't recognize. She went to his family, hoping for support, only to be met with cold stares and scolding words. A wife must obey her husband, they told her. Love is submission. Feeling betrayed and alone, Gloria made a decision. She would not raise her daughter in this place. But escaping wouldn't be easy. She wasn't allowed outside alone. Her phone had been taken. And worse, she wasn't permitted to go anywhere with Bella unless Joe or one of the elder women accompanied them. So, she played along. She smiled at the other women, befriended them, laughed with their children, learned their routines, and most importantly, listened. One day, she slipped a letter into the hand of a woman she trusted, begging her to send it to the American embassy. That night, the woman's husband found the letter and beat her. The next day, Joe dragged Gloria into a locked room and left her there for weeks. Only food and water slid in under the door. But a mother's will can be stronger than iron. Gloria watched the window bars and planned. She loosened them one by one, over days, then escaped one early morning when the sun was still hiding. She ran, barefoot, heart pounding. She waited by Bella's school gates, hiding until she saw her daughter. With trembling hands, she grabbed her and ran. People shouted, tried to stop her, but she didn't turn back. She ran for her life. At the gates of the American embassy, Gloria broke down, clutching Bella in her arms. "Please, save us," she whispered. And they did. Back in America, Gloria rebuilt her life. She found strength in her pain. She now speaks to women in support groups, sharing her story, not with bitterness, but with hope. "I once thought love was about sacrifice," she says. "Now I know. Real love never requires you to lose yourself." Bella is now 10, still bright-eyed, but wiser than most girls her age. They cook pancakes together every Sunday, and every time the syrup pours over the stack, Gloria smiles and whispers, "We made it, baby. We made it."